My name is Karen Myers and welcome to my studio. Today I'm going to show you how to make a flower to hide the closure on your silk clutch, just like the one I have made here. Okay, I've got several different kinds of fabric here. I've got some silk shantung in bright pink, some silk organza in a pale pink, and I think it looks really good when you mix them up and kind of combine them to get a nice fluffy muted effect. So you've got about 6 to 8 squares or 10 squares of fabric. I cut mine 4 by 4 to begin with, and now after I've got my 4 by 4 squares, I'm going to start cutting them into circles. So I've got 4 already cut. I'm going to cut some more, and I like to save a little time by folding them in half and then folding them in half again. And now I just need to make one nice rounded cut, and I'm going to get sort of a circle. Pretty good. As a matter of fact, the more imperfect they are, the prettier your flower turns out. We're going to start layering our circles together, and every time you make a layer, let's make a little pinch in it because we don't want our flower to be flat. So I've got 2 layers. Now I'm going to put the next circle on top. I've got a hold in the middle where I've got my pinch, and I'm going to make another little pinch. I'm going to kind of alternate them all the way around. I think I want organza next, so I'm going to put an organza on top. Make a little pinch. A couple more. I want a nice fluffy flower, but I think I'm going to keep with organza now. So hold it in the middle, rotate it a little bit. Let's make another little pinch. Okay, looking good. Now this is why you need to really keep your thread needle handy, because you can't let go. You've got to start sewing in the center. All right, let's bring up a stitch from the bottom and hold it with your finger. Now come back down to the back. I'm going to pull this tight. Okay, one stitch. Let's do another one, another couple more. We want to make sure we don't lose any of that nice 3-dimension that we put in there by pinching our fabric. All right, now I've got all my petals secure. We're going to add a button. And I had several to choose from, but I think I'm going to go with this pink one. So let's bring our needle up from the bottom, about halfway. Now position your button on it. Now you've got to hold your button, and now go down in the other hole. Okay, we got one stitch. Maybe 2 or 3 stitches to hold that button into place. And we want to get rid of this loop. We don't want to show that. Sometimes you have to play with it a little bit. Okay, 2, 3, let's get all those loops out of the way. One last stitch. Okay. Now my button's in place. I'm going to flip it over. Look, I've got a tangle on the back, but that's okay. This part is not going to show. Let's do a couple of securing stitches. Then we can trim all those threads that are in the way. Okay. Let's trim all these off. There you go. There's your flower. Now you can stitch this or glue it to your clutch, whichever you prefer. And there you go. That is how to make a flower to hide the closure on your clutch. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check me out online at KarenMyers.net.